Namaste everyone and welcome on this new video of Meditate with Mathieu. And I like to be outside for this video. It's a bit different, and today we are close to Ganga. This is a beautiful Rishikesh, and it's lovely. I go on this beach from time to time and was looking for a place to film, and I saw on this rock behind me, what is it? Live in the now. So I thought it was a good place. We have a nice view behind. Anyway, so I hope you are doing well. And today I would like to do a little meditation on fear and presence. Because I'm reading at the moment The Power of Now of Eckhart Tolle, and he writes about how we can get entangled and identify to our fears that are not us at the end of the day, and can really be something that doesn't allow us to fully live and be in peace. And of course, the present moment is an amazing and beautiful tool, if I can call it a tool, but to get rid and to make this fear lose their power. And it resonated with I told you about it, I think, in a previous meditation, but it resonated with what my friend and teacher Liesel said one day in a workshop, and that really was a very, very strong understanding and teaching for me, is that you are, whether in the fear or in love, there are these two things. And when you are in love, which is kind of nervous system regulated zone, call it the love zone. It's a space of co-regulation. So it's a space where you feel able to interact with people and share. It's also a space of peace, happiness, and necessarily also healing, mental and body, I guess. And there is this zone of regulation of the nervous system, and out of this zone, the high zone, is kind of fear, kind of anxiety, and the lower is more related to depression, to sadness also, but both are fear, lower and upper, and both represents moments where our nervous system is not regulated. And for me it was massive teaching, because I thought, wait a second, for example, these last 2 weeks, how much time did I spend in the love zone, and how much time in the fear zone? And I was like, man, I think that you spent most of these last 2 weeks in the fear zone, because fear can be, fear can sound like a big word, but it can be also this feeling of anxiety. Not even anxiety is a big word, but just this feeling of uneasiness, and of not being fully present, and not worry. Even tiny worry is already the fear zone. And so, as usual, the consciousness about these things is the first tool. But maybe we can together a bit spend a moment to reflect on that, and why not in very gentle and peaceful meditation. So I invite you to take a comfortable and proud position with the back straight and not tense, and the chest high, the shoulders away from your ears, let relax. Your hands gently resting on your thigh, the chin up, and like a string pulling you through this cloudy sky, or whatever sky you have where you are. Just as I said, a comfortable but proud position. And if ever you feel that you are falling down, don't worry, gently pull you back up. Helps the energy circulating and helps staying aware of what's happening. And for a moment we can gently settle down in the present moment by feeling the body sensations. How is your body feeling today? Are there any areas of tension? How do you feel? And we can connect with the breath. Natural breath, just observing. Breathe in, breathe out. And see the thoughts that come up. When you focus on the breath. And every thought that come up, let them float away like on Ganga, or like the rafting that you can hear behind. And we'll come back to the present moment. But now I would like you to, for a moment, think about the fear that you have in your life. let's not be hard on ourselves and just look at this fear as observer without being entangled in the negative sensation, but just watching. The fear of loneliness, fear of death, it's a big one, of disappearing, fear of sickness, fear of losing close ones, the fear of not being worthy. Whatever fear you have, let's just look at them and acknowledge them. They are part of who you think you are. And just acknowledging them is the start of the process that they lose their power. Consciousness is a magic stick. And I watch this fear, and I understand that they are creation of the mental. Our mental is always busy with the past and the future. But let's agree that you are not this mental. And this is just invention of the minds. Just watching these fears and accepting that you are not in a prison in this fear. There is a life possible without them. Even if you think that they are deeply part of you, that is finally not your identity, this fear. Your true self is fearless, and your true self, you won't meet him in the past, you won't meet him in the future. You are it in the present moment. So let's stay together in this present moment. And see that in the present moment, these fears don't have any power. Lose its grip on you. The present moment allows you to be in the love zone, the co-regulation zone, and to be together in the present moment. We can consciously use the thoughts, watching the thoughts that comes and go. You can think that the thoughts, as I said, are about the future or the past, but watching them is in the present moment. What thoughts are coming? You are well seated and you can gently watch them. And let them pass like a cloud in the sky, or a piece of wood on the river. And we can use the sounds around us to settle down a bit more in the present moment. The sounds far away, maybe some cars out of your house, whatever sounds you hear. And the sounds closer. You can maybe hear Ganga behind me. And we use the sounds to be in deep peace in the present moment. And if the thoughts of the fear we were talking about come, look at them very gently and let them go. Come back here and now, where your true self is, and where peace and happiness is. Well, happiness is a bit of an overused word, but you see what I mean. And let's stay here and now together. With the breath, Gentle breath coming in, gentle breath coming out. You are doing great. Coming in, coming out. And what's happening when you breathe? What are the sensations in your nose? In your face? The top of your heads and your neck. Watch the sensation and the tiny movement at each breath. The gentle movement of your shoulders. Of your arms. And if some emotions arise, be very gentle with yourself. Just look at them and accept them as a perfection of present moments. What are the sensations in your in your chest and your abdominals? The pelvic floor. And your legs. We are in the beauty of the present moment together. And it's the whole body breathing. And your whole self in the sweetness of now. You see how tasty it is. You hear the bird behind me. You feel the touch of your clothes on you. You need nothing more than that. Need of achievement. No worries about anything. No fear. And if worries or fear arise, use a magic stick of consciousness. You are Jem and you are back in the present moment. And slowly, slowly they lose their power. The same with the thoughts. The thoughts that come and come again. Just watch them. And they'll come back, but you watch them as friends. You are perfect just the way you are. How is your body feeling? What are the sensations in your legs? And when you are fully present, it's like rediscovering the body and this sense of peace of the present. Allow a whole new vision, non-judgmental, equanimous. Equanimous means that you witness but don't react. There is nothing wrong, nothing really good, just as it is, which is perfect. So how is it as it is in your legs? Your pelvic floor, the peaceful witness, the lower back and your sexual area. Your abdominals and lower back. Chest and upper back. Your shoulders. Shoulders can have a lot of tension, and that's totally fine. Just watching them without judgment, and they will slowly go, but even if they don't go, you just watch as they are without creating other tensions. Because watching usually resolves a lot of tension when you are not judging them. How are your arms and your hands? Your throat and your neck. Your face. From your chin to your lips. Your nose. Your cheeks. Your eyes. Your foreheads. Until the top of your head. Being in the sweet present moment with your whole body. With a regulated nervous system. We are in it together. For the next few minutes, I will be meditating with you, and I invite you to use the breath or the body sensation or the noise to stay in the present moment. And when the thoughts come up, just watch them, let them go. And of course, as usual, be very gentle with yourself. There is no such thing as a bad meditation, and it's not a competition, so you are already doing great. You can be proud of you for your efforts. And I see you soon. Thank you.